I want to travel in this here, but I think I should travel in this.
Why?
Hey everybody, it's Thursday morning. It's the last day of the work week for me. I'm off to Washington tomorrow. I got a text message from Holly last night saying that she's going to be able to pick me up at the airport when I get there. So that is great news. Thank you so much, Holly. I'm a little bit nervous to be flying into Washington on the day of the inauguration. Not for any reason particularly other than I think it's going to be extremely, extremely busy. But you know, who knows? Probably just another day in Washington, really. Could be the least of the busy days for all I know. So, thanks, Holly. I just published the vlog from yesterday and I'm pretty jazzed because it was it was just really funny. It's just one section in it where Leslie goes, mine has an apple on the cover. Talked to my mom on the phone last night. Just wanted to chat before headed off to Washington. Did Facebook Live, and maybe that's why I'm feeling extra special today and extra enthusiastic. Hope you're having an awesome Thursday. Make it an awesome Thursday. Oh, and guess what? I brought the GoPro to set up this morning. Okay, set it up. Oh, doesn't feel to be sticking too much. Okay, well it says, oh, I'm just pointing it in the wrong direction, that's all. 'Tis recording. So we're off to the races. Have a good one.
The whole year, put you in the worst mood. It's hard sometimes. And without you, when you hear the song, if you really listen, when you hear the song, it's a new edition. Cause we all get lost sometimes, you know the dark is the.
Where's the scat man?
Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is giving a high five. I'm giving you a back. Letting go of every single dream I made. Come on, turn the radio on a Saturday. Angels do go.
This is my attempt at a healthy lunch tomorrow. I was at first wondering if I should bring this whole block of cheese that I cut up. And then I looked at how much it was and it was 226 grams. So I think a serving size is 100 grams. So I'm gonna go with that.
Well, like if you're like charismatic, people want to be around you, you know, like you're like kind of like a magnet, you know, you're like drawing people in.
So how would you describe yourself as being charismatic?
Has a very hard time taking no for an answer.
Well, even like if you like
Time to recalibrate.
give up, like if you demonstrate like friendly qualities, you know, and like do a good gesture, you know, then people will be like, oh yeah, and they'll wanna like, I don't know, they'll be more like, not like kind of like attracted to like be around you because it makes them feel better. Like if you like provide them like with help, or you know, it could be anything, I suppose, but then like it'll make them feel better, and then like naturally people will just want to be around like good people. Like you don't want to hang out with someone that's like always down like on you or like everything, you know.
If you think of other players on the team, like what do you think, like can you think of specific people and what they are, and maybe you have those things too? Like sometimes it's easier to see your strengths when you look at other people.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. And or like every time after we like score like a really good point, like it was a good play, then like we like pat each other on the back and be like, yeah, and like double high five, and so like I don't know, but I mean that's kind of like encouraging, but like reinforces them, like the person that did it, like to feel like accomplished and like know that they are capable. Yeah, and they can do it like again and again and again. Like it's not just like a luck thing. Like yeah, like they're capable of doing anything they want to. Well, I'm like, oh, I could put like open-minded too, or something like that. Because like if we want to try new things, I'm like, oh yeah, let's do it. Like, oh, I feel like it's at the tip of my tongue. Oh.
Or looking back,
like a word for like willing to try new things, like
give somebody advice that I wouldn't necessarily.
I can't think of anything.
If you're thinking of like any specific skills or anything like and strengths that you have like physically, like if you think, you know, these are all like kind of psychological.
Yeah, that's true.
And then if you think of your physical strength,
Player,
I think
like,
your height is a strength. Like you're tall.
yeah. Yeah.
Like I think that's a strength for a volleyball player. Like,
Yeah.
it's, you know.
And it's like being grateful for that giftedness, like I'm like grateful that I am, like, because it's an advantage.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I remember especially when I first started, like I was like really scared what they were gonna think, because they're like, oh, like as a freshman, you know, like starting like that, and like having all those like experienced girls like around me, like practicing too, and it was just like really intimidating, but persistence.
That's a really good one.
It's all about placement and timing. Like I mean, just like jumping up and like timing it so the ball like hits your hands and then coming back down, like that part's like difficult enough, but like you also have to think about where you're placed too. You need to line yourself up with the person, so you have to be like aware of what the other team is doing. I mean, like that's a huge part. Like that's what I've learned this year, especially like being aware of not only your team but like others.
So I have to say bye to this little gem here for the weekend. Gonna miss you. I'll have safe travels, hon.
I'm sure you
miss
will,
you,
because I
though.
already checked the weather forecast.
So I'm all ready to get up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. It's gross, eh, hon? Do you like 4 a.m.? Do you like me?
I do, sweetie. Snow showers.
Snow showers? What time?
I don't know. Just the snow showers.
I'm gonna miss them. I had some cool comments, which I was excited to see. Diana said that the vlog was fun to watch, so that's good. I'm glad. That's kind of one of the things of it. Like, I'm looking for fun, so I hope that people find fun in it, and it sounds like they are. And then there was a little bit of a conversation with me and two of my high school best friends, Patty and Darcy. We had this little night out, I don't know, probably in our teenagers and in our teenage years, and we all stayed in Patty's bus. Patty had this cool bus that had beds in it. I think it was their camper or something. So anyway, we had been out all night and I had like this 2-liter bottle of Pepsi, and we had been sleeping, and actually I woke up in the middle of the night and I was dying of thirst. So I take a big swig of this bottle of Pepsi, and Patty wakes up and hears that I'm drinking the Pepsi, and she goes, "Oh, do you have any of that left? Can I have some?" And I go, it's all gone, because I knew that I would be really thirsty in the morning. So anyway, she woke up in the morning and she goes, "Carla," like she just couldn't believe that I had some left. But anyway, it was fun to relive that because I was laughing my face off and I was telling the story to Kurt and Sonia. You know what drives me nuts, then?
What?
I want to travel in this. Here.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Oh, but I think I should travel in this.
Why? You're just riding on a plane. You gotta be comfortable all day.
Do you think I can wear my hoodie?
I would.
Would you?
Yeah. It's not like the 40s where everybody dresses up to get on a plane. What the hell?
Yeah, but then sometimes I feel like a dog at the airport.
Yeah. I just thank God I don't live that life when I'm in an airport all day, flying around.
Definitely. Well, maybe I'll wear the hoodie. See how I feel tomorrow. Good night again.